Hey, hey, B. Diaz. How you doing? Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, it is cold, 20 today. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Blue. Of course, I got my GoPro. See, I got my GoPro set up right there. Right here. It's amazing this thing works in this cold weather. Sometimes it doesn't. I got robbed out of a couple in the last month. See the pole? National Geographic, watch out. Yeah, it's beautiful here. I think it is. In the summer, they let these rubber ducks go and the kids catch them for prizes. For what, Hayes? For what reason? Yeah, it's a beautiful park. It looks like something out of a movie. You could film a movie here. You wouldn't need to do a thing. Got a nice thing for the kids. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I do everything alone. I swear I do. I like being alone. You wouldn't want to be around me anyway. I go crazy when my cameras don't work. Look at here, another camera. No, this is West Branch. 185 miles north. Hey, Kevin. No, it's not Detroit. You see, there's no junk cars, bottles, and trash laying around. No sirens in the background. Yeah, I like it. I like the snow. I seek it out. I'm still debating whether I'm going to get some new snow tires or head southwest, because I don't have my snow tires on. That sucks. But the freighters quit coming January 15th, so there's really not a lot of reason to go up there. I mean, you can, but nothing great. I looked for a hotel on the south end of Lake Superior, but couldn't find any until I went all the way to Marquette, which I may do if I get some crazy weather, which just makes me want to get snow tires. Yeah, I know, but it's a pain in the ass taking them off and stuff. It's been a great winter so far compared to the last 10 years. Cold, snow all over, exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I thought of going to some Indian reservations. I looked at a place, Whitehall, Nebraska. It's just on the southern edge of South Dakota, but it was -2 there the other day. Be a little rough on interviews. Yeah, I like those trips. I thought about Havre. It just got cold out in Montana too. I love that area. So I'm thinking New Mexico, Nevada. I thought about going out to Paul Rump where prostitution's legal. See if I could interview those women. Maybe treat myself to a couple of blowjobs over the holiday. I'm going to set up Patreon for that. I'd appreciate it if you'd donate. I mean, you can keep the wreaths and the Christmas candy and the brownies. And whatever you do, please don't send fruitcake or I'll block you for good. Thank you, Bugman. I want to make it a real holiday. None of this sitting around the Christmas tree half drunk, just looking at all these people you can't stand being around. This is going to be a blowout Christmas sexathon. No more videos of ice and interviews. It's going to be time to party. I'm going to do what everybody wishes they were doing for your viewing pleasure. That's right. I'm going to grade the women just like cattle. I'm going to piss off all the feminists. I'm going to rate their performance, their looks, their personalities. You just count me in. I'm going to make sure none of them wear fur. I'm not going to drop all my principles and scruples. Yeah, I don't really like that weather, but I wouldn't mind it in the winter. I'm really kind of interested in these Indian reservations. Google poverty in Indian reservations. You're not going to believe it. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Madron? Stephanie, don't worry. Through the entire ordeal, I'll have my Christmas hat on. I'm gonna take my PJs with the feet in it. Hey T-Stealth. I think you'll really be proud of me. In loving memory of Dennis. I don't know what happened to this guy. Yeah. Oh, Wisconsin? Oh, that's cool. There's trout in here too. I never fool with it, but it's kind of fun. You guys lucky you're going to get another 2-hour video uploaded tonight. You guys aren't watching these from beginning to end. Why? Oh, she's in the van. She's in the van. I ran her around early. She didn't like it. You know, she loved being out when it was cold when she was young, but if it's like 20 here, she's not into it at all. But the sun's out, so it's not too cold in there. She likes it honestly, about 50. Oh, you like it, Mad Dermo? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, these nature videos, I mean, I do what I enjoy. I can't, like, do anything for views or money or any of that shit. It just doesn't motivate me enough. I just find reasons not to do it. But this kind of stuff, even though nobody watches it, I really like doing it. It gets my ass out of bed and I charge my batteries and stuff like that. And I get on the road. Now I'm kind of tapped out. If it had been windy someplace today, I'd be a couple 100 miles away. But it's not. It's just calm bullshit. I got good cold weather, but no wind. I will get that Mackinac Bridge when the ice is sticking to the columns. And today it's just not windy enough. I don't think I'll take, now on these videos now, would you like me to upload just a couple shorter ones? Or do you just click off when you're tired of watching it? And the reason that I added music to that driving video yesterday, is because it was so rough and bumpy. And there's all sorts of shit squeaking in my van. It would have driven you nuts, believe me. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, it's a beautiful park. I really like it. It makes me feel like the old days, Andy and Mayberry. My biggest problem today is where I'm going to get a good lunch. There's really not too many places around here. See how it's in like a little mini harbor. See how it's frozen on top. Yeah, Flat Rock. You know I'm from Flat Rock. You know that, don't you? This is nicer, way nicer than the one in Flat Rock. I think. But the one in Flat Rock, I went there like a million times as a kid. I'm in West Branch, my town. Yeah, they crack down on that a lot of places, feeding ducks. They crap all over us, a lot of E. coli. I mean, I know why they do it. I may go down to Pinconning, though there won't be much to see today. I have a hell of a time getting that Doka pole. I put silicone on it today. wiped it down, but I don't know if I hope I can get the thing compressed again. I can't fit it in the van. Yeah, I've actually got my own grave spot in Oakwoods, right there in the corner of Inkster and Huron River Drive. I got a stillborn brother and sister that are there. Not that that means a damn thing to me, but I did buy a grave site about 12 years ago. I don't want to. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I think when you're dead, you're dead. Doesn't matter. I wish they'd feed me to fish or something. I'd feel better about it. But I don't want to be buried. I get my pleasure out of this while I'm amongst the living. And consciously, I don't want to be buried next to my parents or my sister. I don't really even care if I'm buried next to these stillborn brother and sister. It doesn't mean anything to me, but you do need to get buried, and I don't want to stick somebody with a bill. It would come out of my estate. And I used to shoot a lot of birds there as a kid with my BB gun. So I got that covered. Yeah, it's a nice little place. I think I paid 800, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. It's cheap. You want to pay up the ass to get buried, go over to Michigan Memorial. What a scam. In a mausoleum, you know, people, they don't want to be buried underground. That even seems crazier to me. But to each his own, right? It's up to you to decide what you want to do. If they said that cryptology, where they freeze your shit, I would not get that. You couldn't offer me $10 million and a free pass at the chicken ranch for a year to do that. The last thing I want to do is come back to this goddamn clusterfuck. Somebody woke me up, man. I'd turn into a goddamn serial killer if I'd been dead for 10 years. I swear to God, I'd take out the whole ER. You know, I don't know if you know this, Blue, but that's the worst carbon fiber footprint you can leave is getting cremated. Did you know that? It just seems like kind of counterintuitive after you picked Colorado to live in. Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah, and the reason for it is you have to incinerate bone at 2,300 degrees to turn it into ash, and it's the biggest carbon footprint you can leave. No kidding. Yeah, but, you know, you're going to go out swinging. That's your send-off from Colorado for not having more snow. You moved out there to experience the beautiful winters, and you're not even getting any snow. Yeah. This is where I hope to marry Becky someday. Popped in my mind because everything's white. And you're going to laugh, but she's going to be wearing white. I'm going to have Blue, you're going to be the maid of honor. Don't start name dropping about, you know, you don't know if you should do this. Just go balls out. I'm going to have Stephanie there as the flower girl. I'm thinking about having Nitty around just to clean the rims of the toilets for the reception. Oh, you miss her? I don't miss mine. Mine lives a mile away and I haven't talked to her in 6 years. Well, that's all right. Somebody told me, you know, it's like all things, man. There's nothing worse than somebody always asking, like there's some authority or, you know. I had the most difficult time in the world getting my pilot's license because I could not stand the instructors. I know I got a problem with, like, getting critiqued and criticized. I'm still that way. I haven't changed one bit. I only got about another 10, 15 years. I'm not changing now. I just couldn't stand, like, people, like, talking, like, low to me or down. Yeah, I mean, I interpreted some of it wrong, and some I didn't, but some of them are just assholes. When I heard a plane crashed, I always hope it was them. I told my psychiatrist that. He said there was logic to it. Yeah, it's a motion. I had a motion attached to it. Yeah, okay. Well, it'll be $200. It's like, I know that. Just like when oh, thank you, Si. Just like when the space shuttle crashed, I'd have paid to have about 3 of my school teachers in that thing. I'd still be partying. Oh, thank you, Si. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Hey, Brian. I'm getting the wedding site up for Becky. We're gonna get our photos taken right there. Apple of my eye. Yeah, there's something really seriously wrong with him. He's 55, talking like a teenager. Pants hanging down around his ass. If Nitty could do better in life, he would have. He Peter Principled out over 40 years ago when he was a child. I've been thinking about getting him a bell for his bike. He's the fakest Detroit hood guy now. I think he's on the down low. Yeah, thank you, T-Still. I dressed appropriately today. Usually I'm out here freezing my ass off, wishing I'd have worn something warmer. Went over to my buddy's last night, had a nice night. Oh, this looks like a little kid's doll. Oh, look at this cute little kid's mitten. I'll put it up on top here so they see it. Little kid's cute little mitten. I bet they looked all over for it. I mean, this is an adult guy. I mean, look at these channels. You know, once in a while I do take a peek. These are adults. These are people in their 50s and near 50 talking back like children. I mean, it's the lowest common IQ denominator there is. Yeah, he's really super stupid. Weirdo, too. He goes in Maddie and Gerald's bando, records thing. Just a freak. I think the government ought to tie him down and sterilize him. Yeah, he's just an idiot, childlike. And the other good news is people have really, Sharon has showed her true colors to everybody now. So I think if you look back and what I tried to warn you with early on, I had experienced some of that at her early. Yeah, just a real nut job. You know, YouTube's really cracking down on what they're allowing on platforms now, so I got an idea. She'll still be on, but that channel's going nowhere, which is good news. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Mandra? You wouldn't sit here all day, you'd get frostbite. I love hanging out here. I just put a new camera in my battery. Yeah, you know, the high thing, I sympathize with addiction. I really do, but she's just a nasty, vile, disgusting white trash pig. Just foul mouth, acts like she's a teenager. She thinks she's a celebrity. It's almost kind of sad. Watch this old turkey neck get in a bikini. My God, how gross. Yeah, it's true. The Survivor girl's another nut job. Somebody told me she hired a hot air balloon and has written on the side of it, "I have cancer." Oh, Odyssey? Hey, now. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it can happen to anybody, man. I'm telling you, and addiction's complex. It's a lot of moving parts, which is why it's so hard to solve. And here's the thing, too. If you come from an environment, like I give you an example, Maddie had a difficult childhood, and you don't have the right tools. I mean, what's success, right? Depends on who you ask. But if you come out and you're working these shit jobs and, working like a fucking slave and you can't afford anything and you're always behind on your bills, and one day you take the plunge and, if you read about drug addiction, alcohol, all that stuff, it makes sense. I mean, it's logical. It's not good for you, but it's a short-term reprieve from your everyday shitty sober life. I mean, I get it. So in good conscience, when people are getting ready to change, man, you got to think, well, how am I going to come up with a carrot big enough to interest them? I mean, is slaving away at a Burger King for 30 years better than being on the street with no money? I mean, it's debatable. I don't know. The good thing about YouTube is it's allowed you to see how many kooks you got out there. Because otherwise, you would run into these people in the store and you'd think they were nice. Can you imagine how someone like Sharon could ruin an older guy's life if he didn't know any better? I got my best boots on today. Super insulated, really good ones. I'm telling you, if you're young, get good stuff. Just pay for it. It seems like a lot at the time, but it's worth it. I didn't learn that till later in life, like with warm clothes and like good boots. I think these boots are like $600 new, but they're worth every dime. They got leather bottoms, which means they bend, but they're still waterproof. They're good, man. I mean, rubber bottoms, leather tops. They last for like my whole life. Hey, Sue. See how I got my GoPro right above this ice, this big long pole? I dipped that damn can underwater without a case accidentally. It can take it, but I hope it didn't freeze over the speaker holes. Probably didn't. These cameras stay pretty damn warm, even like on a day like today. Can you see this good? Oh, good. Hey, Jackie. Oh, it's chilly, all right. When? Oh, good. The damn screen's so dark on this phone, and it's like this. It looks dark to me. The sun's trying to come through. Yeah, congratulations, Bugman. Yeah, good luck on your test. Can you see my Doka pole? Oh, thank you, Sue. Atta girl. You need to get some Grand Marnier ice water. Don't worry, Sue. I got long videos to upload. Oh, you can see it good. You can like raise it up in the air. Like I got mine sticking out over. You can raise it to 30 feet. I never do 30 though because to me it seems kind of flimsy on the top section. I'll tell you, when it's windy out, you can't hardly hold that thing. You wouldn't think there'd be enough air resistance to push it like that. There was a thunderstorm in the summer, and I had it like a 45-degree angle, like facing down, and it actually blew hard enough. It blew it over, and the damn camera hit the neighbor's driveway and broke the lens. It's crazy how much resistance is even in a small pole like that. And you can understand if you had a big camera at the top, but it's small. Yesterday I had a camera slide off the top of a rail. It was about an inch from going underwater for good. And I figured it out later. These cameras, they run really hot, even when it's cold out. So that rubber that's on the bottom of it, the minute that camera heats up, man, you couldn't find a slicker surface. So even if there's the slightest incline, man, you could set that on anything with just a little incline. It'll slide right off once that camera heats up. That's why when you go there and you set it on, you turn it on, you start it up, and you walk away and you wait a minute. It's like, yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, not when it gets hot, it's not. It'll melt and slide right off. Yeah, I put a camera on my GoPro on the top. It's worth it. It's like $90 for the thing and like $25 for this attachment. It's worth every dime. Once in a while, these GoPros mess up. Like I lost 2 good ones in the last 60 days. One on Taos, and 2 on Taos actually. One underwater. They're glitchy sometimes, and there's no warning. It looks fine from the outside, and then you go and you download it, and you're like, what the hell is this shit? I know right away when I got screwed on a corrupt file. I don't even try and fix them anymore because it's futile. Stay there, hon. Hi, hon. Stay there, honey. Dad be back. I'll be back, hon. Stay there, hon. Yeah, get the 9. Get the 9. You know, I think GoPro's having the same problem they're having with electric cars. You can only max them out so much. I would be disappointed if I was living in Denver and it was this warm out there. Oh, 29? Hey, Amber. See, when I got this big long pole extended, like I got it balanced on my hand. So it's really, even though I'm not using the full length, it's like really easy to carry. See what I mean? How you get these shots with this pole? I mean, GoPros are cool, but for 350 bucks, I mean, you don't have everything. And the one thing you do need to have is you need to get close to things. You know, if you set it on the bank, those videos are alright, but even like on the ones where I get the rough water in Mackinac, it looks like you're 100 yards away and you're right up next to the water. So when you have one of these poles, like, it's like does everything. There's Daisy on the dash. I gotta set this phone down for a second. Dashboard Daisy. Right, hon. How's Dashboard Daisy today? You tripping? I know. You want to get out and go pee-pees? Come on. Hold on. I'll grab you. All right, I got you. I got you. Good girl. Hi, hon. Good girl. Irons Park. Irons. IRONS. Oh, that's cool, Mandra. Well, I think I'm going to sign off for you guys. I'm going to go get something to eat. My battery's pretty low. I'm not sure how low, but I know after unhooked and that cold. So I hope you guys have a good day today. Chalk off 2 hours tonight to watch water videos. Good for you, Jackie. You guys, appreciate you watching with me. Hey, Joe. Don't copy any of my sophisticated video techniques. Oh, sorry, Matt. I'll be on later today, though. Later tonight. We'll party. See you, Brian. Bye, Jackie. See you, Blue. See you, Neff. Good luck with everything. Bye, Amber. Nah, I mean, I thought about a camera on Daisy, but it's really not that great of a view. I mean, she's running around. You know, I know what it looks like down there. It's not like she's getting places where I can't get a better view of it with something else. You know what I mean? I mean, if she was chasing warthogs or something and, you know, killing rats, maybe. But I bought the harness for her. I just never used it. Thank you, Matt. See you, Stealth. Oh. Yeah, have a good day. Ready, hon? I'm gonna hit the road, babies.